You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and this is Tarja Turunen's Instagram Live with Floor Jansen. Can't wait for this one, y'all. Tarja and Floor have been so influential in my musical journey, especially since joining this reaction channel. I had no idea about both of these ladies, and now that I know them, they have now entered our household, have taken over the channel. We're wearing the Nightwish shawl. Thumbnail lady could not make it tonight because she is a little sick under the weather and is also looking after Ollie. So right now we're giving you a little bit of an interview here because of all of your guys' support. I'm very excited to do this with you guys, so please let me know anything I missed during the chat that was worthy, because I'm mainly going to be focusing on what they say. So with the Instagram live chat thing there, I'll try to look on there as much as I can too, because I've been told there's a lot of hilarious chat, but the main thing I'm going to be focusing on is what they say. So without further ado, Tarja, Floor, and Nightwish lovers, let's get into this.
Day.
Whoa!
How are you doing?
Oh, very well.
Are you already there? Oh my god.
Oh my god, eh? Thousand.
Yes, and I'm receiving a lot of requests already
Wow.
to join with me. I did a last Instagram live some time ago, or a little too long ago, actually, with you guys, connecting with some of you there. It was fantastic.
Oh, I gotta get to one of these.
To say hello.
I have to. What am I doing?
But here we are again, huh? And I'm so excited and happy, and life is beautiful, they say, isn't it?
It is.
No matter of this pandemic that we are all facing, and it's a huge challenge for everybody of us.
I love all these videos through the pandemic.
But I really hope you're all fine. I have plenty of things to tell you, and we'll have a great time together, I'm sure.
We are going to have a great time together, and with that said, I'm probably going to try to let this run as much as I can because of the length, and try to just kind of find little gaps of space where I can then throw in a little bit of the 2 cents of what I'm thinking, and then we can elaborate after, because it's really just about what they're saying. So, and obviously I'm going to love whatever they say. They are two of the most influential singers that I have ever experienced. All right.
First of all, now I'm having my last minute planning for my streaming concerts that are gonna happen in few days from Germany, from Düsseldorf.
Düsseldorf.
11th and 12th, I'm doing my Christmas online concerts.
Nice.
These are going to be the first online concerts for me.
We did one of those
Super
Christmas concert
exciting,
reactions.
And so tomorrow I will go and I will have my PCR test, and in order to be able to travel, because this is how it is nowadays.
The PCR test, I remember.
You need to be well prepared, especially if you're going for work.
I like her Christmas tree though.
In this year. Yeah, but in Düsseldorf, I will meet up with my long.
The hair does look beautiful. And if any of you were on this Instagram live chat, please let me know. That would be really cool.
Time friends, musicians. Max Lilja will be playing cello with me together in these concerts. Alex Scholp will be playing the guitar. Alex, from my rock concerts, and this is going to be the first time for him to join me in these type of concerts. Max has been there for several years already. I've been doing these Christmas concerts since 2004.
Oh, wow.
So it's a tradition for me already. And Max have been a long time in different types of lineups and
Jeez.
together.
Taking in a half.
And then Maria Ilmoniemi is joining me in keyboards. And Maria, oh Lord, I don't even remember when was the last time we were making music together. So it's fantastic that she's gonna be there again with me. It's been such a long time. So much time has passed by. She has 3 kids already, and oh Lord. But
we have 2 in the household. Oh Lord, indeed.
it's fantastic. I miss my musicians. I miss my crew. So it's absolutely amazing for me to be able to make some music
playing is beautiful
together again. And we were thinking that for these concerts we will have some tiny audience present, but unfortunately that is not gonna happen. But anyway,
What can
I
you
really
do?
hope that you will be there, making me feel you on 11th and 12th of December in a couple of days. I'll be telling you lots of stuff about it. But hey, I've seen some comments online that some of you that have already purchased your tickets to my streaming concerts, you're having some doubts what to do now. And I'll tell you, I mean, it's very simple. It's the same web page where you have bought your tickets. You need to go there, and there you will find all the information about it. So I will just tell you here again that I don't make a mistake, but it's the web page is called worldwidelive.container with K dot live. And there you scroll.
I like the lights on that Christmas tree. It was just flickering there.
There it says how it works. And there you have it. You can buy the tickets on that web page, and you can find information how to connect and actually see me performing on the day. Y también en español tengo que decir eso, porque hay mucha gente que habla en español. Y la página de web donde pueden encontrar las entradas para mis conciertos de streaming, la página está ahora en español. Entonces ahí pueden encontrar toda la información sobre los conciertos. Cómo pueden conseguir las entradas y cómo funciona todo. Y eso es, otra vez, worldwidelive.container con K.live. Y ahí está.
What else? She is good at getting through all the PR stuff. And let me know if you guys experienced anything through the pandemic where you're supposed to go see someone that you wanted to see very badly, but then you had to wait like a year or two to go see them. I didn't go through that experience. I couldn't imagine that wait time, but probably that release once you finally got to go and see them, that would have been phenomenal.
What else we should do? I think some of you might know already what to expect from this chat.
I think we know.
Today.
Yeah, there's a lot of
super
people here.
happy.
I can't believe they're talking. I'm so
I will
excited.
meet up with a long-term friend, another singer who is facing the same challenges that I'm facing in this time of the pandemic, and I really want to know how she's doing. I don't know if she's already there, but hey, should I give it a try already?
Yes.
If Floor is there, Floor, hopefully she is. Well, we can keep on. Oh, I can keep on talking. I talk anyway. Bullshit. So, hopefully this works out. And now,
I love her presence. Tarja is
believe me or
amazing.
not, this Instagram is changing every second. Is it this one that I need to now press? Go live with.
Wow, the tension, eh?
No.
I can't believe they are actually finally going to talk. This is the first time I've ever seen them interact at all, so I'm very excited.
Maybe she's not there yet. Well, I'll call her. I'll try her a little later. All right. But anyway, I am here and living here in southern Spain, and it's actually getting pretty cold here.
In Spain.
I'm kind of like nothing like in Finland, all right? Nothing like in the country I'm from. But I have been decorating the house.
When you're not
in the
expecting
last
it, though.
Days. It's a Christmas house now. You can see that.
Yes, we
You can see the Christmas tree in the background, and it's so nice. I'm burning a lot of candles every day, and I have my Christmas flower here, and everything in red. I'm a Finn after all. We Finns, we love Christmas, and we put up the lights.
Very
because
true.
It's a very dark period of time in general, so we need the light to embrace us during that time of year.
It gets dark and cold here as well.
And one thing that I forgot to tell you is that we have a new merch available for these streaming concerts.
Nice.
That is only, actually, it's a limited time that this merch is gonna be available. So if you wanna surprise a loved one or yourself, perhaps, you might wanna go and check it out.
Who does
the same
that,
web page, worldwide. Worldwide live.container.live. You will find also the new merchandise there.
I just love her like, oh man, she knows how to roll with it, and that's something I've learned a lot from Tarja, is just her stage presence, and even what she's gone through, just rolling with life and still dominating. It's just very impressive.
Some nice things are there. And should I try it again? Give a try if Floor is there already. Let's see if she's there. Yay! I think I see her.
At 3.5K. Wow, there's a lot of people showing up. Uh-oh. At least the chat's still rolling. Oh.
Waiting for her.
Oh my god, y'all. We feel it.
So nice to see that how many of you are here. Oh, Lord!
Oh, just jumped up.
Yay!
They made it.
Technique. Hey, Tarja, how are you?
Tarja.
I am great. Oh, you look so beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you. Same to you.
I found you. Oh my God, this technique is crazy. They are changing every second day, this Instagram, and every update you do is like, and I'm so bad with that.
Same here. I'm really horrible. I have not succeeded to do it right once.
Oh my god. And what I love, the first time I saw Floor do something live with her YouTube members, it was hilarious because, well, it's not hilarious because it sucks when it happens, but there was a lot of video difficulty at the beginning, and she got Hannes to come in and help her, and then it went smooth and everything was all good. So I get what Floor's saying. She just has some bad luck with that stuff, and it's hilarious. Oh man.
And then my internet just said, you know what, I'm gonna take a break. Sure, yeah, do that only when I do live chats. Yeah.
Oh,
but
man.
that was
it's so nice to see you.
Likewise. I'm doing good. Yeah. Given all the circumstances, I mean, then I guess being healthy is the most important thing. And
Can't take that for granted.
my family is, and that feels really great. And you, how are you?
I am great, thank you too. Obviously, we are facing this situation that we never expected, this would arrive, but everybody, our public is in the same, everybody is in the same.
Everybody, yeah.
But obviously, it's, for me, it was in the beginning, it was pretty hard. I mean, it was not an easy situation. It was like, it was psychologically quite hard to understand, like
it sure was. Those
the moment when I finally got it that I don't need to fight against this universe anymore because I cannot do anything about it.
Right.
Just
losing control.
I mean, I took a hard hit, but then after all, it's been absolutely amazing to be with the family. I mean, you are a mother like I am, and so how has it been? You've been with your daughter now, and how old is she now? Already,
she's gonna be 4 in March.
Oh.
Yeah, so she goes from real small to a little bit bigger, and then more talking, more understanding. You've had that phase. Yeah, a little bit.
My baby boy Oliver is only 3.5 months old right now, but it is just so incredible seeing what's going through and his transformations in these small little months. So I can't even imagine what like full years are going to be, and it's so exciting. And you can just see the joy, and now being able to kind of talk and reflect more about my own kid with people. I feel like I got a lot more to say now, and was actually experiencing some of this real stuff as a human.
Yeah, very, very nice age. So I have done the same in the beginning. I couldn't believe it, but then again, I was slightly overworked when it all happened. So the initial break that it gave was like, oh,
Great.
I can breathe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, after a couple of weeks, then you're like, so now what?
Yeah.
Well, now we're still not doing anything. But then I try to indeed focus on the things that we can do, which is spend time with my family, also with my husband, who is also a touring artist. We have not spent that much time together ever, which is wonderful. And we've had such a great summer. But I do have to admit that now that the dark days have come, already since September, you know it's going to come, and then it slowly but surely creeps up. And now we're in the middle of the darkest days before Christmas. It's like,
Right.
where is the sun? Well, you live in a different country now, but it's still like here it's so murky.
That's true. I've never experienced that.
I bring you. I send you all this sun from Spain. I mean,
wonderful. Yeah, we need that here in. Well, I live in Sweden now, and the
wow.
I live near Gothenburg, and snow just doesn't happen here anymore. Hasn't in a couple of years, and and so it's just gray and dark and rainy, pissy. 2 degrees.
God, I know that.
But if that is, if that is the thing that you need to complain
like the
about,
island I was from.
In the end of the day, then there is really nothing really wrong.
Amen, Floor. So nothing's wrong.
I should not nag about the weather, because that is also something I cannot change.
Yes.
And just enjoy the things that we do.
Maybe
have.
hard for other
Christmas
people,
coming
but not
up,
us.
And you have all kinds of stuff planned. I'm sure you were telling everybody, but tell me, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Plenty.
Yeah, plenty of things, but absolutely, of course, I miss the concerts a lot. Like, who doesn't? I mean, I'm just afraid that whenever that chance is there, I mean, in a couple of days I will do streaming concerts. These are Christmas concerts. These are different from the rock. Obviously, I've been doing these concerts since 2004 already, so it's becoming, or it is a tradition for me already. But these are.
What's funny, during the pandemic, this is a little off topic, I know, but there's a lot of things that got affected like this where they couldn't do live performances, so there were streaming things. And I remember, for those of you who are WWE fans, they actually kept every weekly show going because they just had the longest streak ever, and then they were literally performing in front of no one, and it's like, it was just such a different feel. So I couldn't imagine even what it would feel like, because I couldn't imagine reacting to a song with an audience in front of me, which is like the opposite way of what they're experiencing. But it's like that dynamic shift that when you don't have the people there and you're used to them, and then when you don't have it and you still have to bring out the same energy, and especially when you're used to connecting with them, like Tarja said, she wanted to feel the crowd and like feel the people, and if you can't see them, it's harder to do that. But they're still, with this quantum physics, have a way to connect everyone, as all of us are getting interconnected as a community with all the Tarja and Floor and Nightwish support we have.
Quiet concerts, peaceful concerts, dark, atmospheric, intimate concerts. But when you are talking about the rock concerts, and whenever that might happen, I'm just afraid to break all my bones when we get to that. Because it's going to be like, oh my God, I cannot handle it. So
no, and there's not a gym in the world that can really prepare us for it either.
The whole body will ache the next 2 weeks, I'm sure of it.
Yeah. First and foremost, the neck muscles that will do severe work. Yeah.
See, but yeah, I am now in the last minute of panic here at home, packing the you know how
Christmas
it is.
You
panic.
can feel the panic a
Yeah,
bit.
the last
I'm
minute of
glad she
panic.
said it.
And packing the bags, and tomorrow going for a PCR test because we need to have it. Everybody needs to have it done before the. And then, yeah, hopefully everything goes fine. And 11th and 12th will be, I will be singing again.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd love to join that, actually.
yeah, I will.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah, because it's like I haven't been able to join up with my musicians, rock musicians, any musicians. I mean, every one of us, we
No,
live in countries, and
same
absolutely,
country. Yeah, same problem. I mean, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
I was moving. I have the same problem. Yeah. Yeah. So there we are at home with
Guess they're just using
online
phones, eh?
measure. Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
it's not the real thing. But how
But
wonderful that you have
I've
something
never done
coming.
Instagram live
That is
Yeah.
something
myself.
to look forward to. I wish I could really say that moment, that day is the, that's the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm sure everybody's reading the news and waiting for the news,
At least
for
we
the
know
news
how things
reports
turned
on the
out.
vaccine and stuff. But yeah, I just kind of read it, and then it slips my mind again because nothing has really happened yet.
Yeah, no.
I can't really focus on the maybes anymore. I'm tired of maybe this and maybe that. And every time you think now we've had the worst, then, well, we haven't had the worst. And yeah, so we'll take it as it comes, but it's wonderful to have something to look forward to. In your case,
Yeah.
the 11th and 12th of December then. Yeah.
And
Heck
you,
yes.
and you, and your concert, you were supposed to do something also, no?
Yes.
They got
yeah.
postponed. Yes.
Yeah. I have one of my solo shows left. Sorry for
Yeah.
moving.
Was that the Amsterdam
yeah,
one?
and I should have been. Well, I had my initial concert in March, then it was postponed to September, then to October, then to December, and now we moved.
I think it is that one.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, but I can't
Which
remember.
we're doing
because
song by song reaction to.
We'll see, because the thing was that it's a show for about 6,000 people, and so that was really, of course, not possible. Then they made new rules, and so we divided one show up into 6 shows. And I was going to do 6 shows. Then we moved those 6 shows. We moved the 6 shows. And now again, we've moved those 6 shows. But I have to say, if it's not going to work this time, I'd rather postpone it even longer and then do that one big show that I was supposed to do.
Oh my gosh.
Because now the time, also the show is getting a little bit older. The time in between, I'm writing new music. I would like to release a solo record at some point.
Nice.
Which she does.
Yeah, that's super exciting.
And it kicks ass.
And time demanding, as you know, to build up something from scratch is, you need to get a whole new ball rolling. There is a name and there's a past, and So what am I gonna do? What is it gonna be like? And that I've been doing sort of this year, try to give that some kind of form. I could only say, well, it's not metal and it's not rock. But then there's so much more you can do, and there's still certain flavors to my sound, and a certain, I have a hang for dark music and melodramatic stuff, and I'm surely not a pop queen.
Yes, she does.
I'll never be that.
You're
so I'm kind of looking into
good job.
what it is then, and that's
you'll never do that. She says. Some say she might have went a little popular.
But that is fantastic that you can dive. I mean, it's very important. Every one of us, every one of us, to dive into ourselves and really check what we really, what I would love to like to do, and that is when you can do that, because this is the time now that I really hope that people would really do that. Check out the music, really ask yourself if you're happy with your life and what you want to do and how I would like to progress.
Nice.
Absolutely.
The corner, because really it's now or never. I mean, now or never. It's always been like that, but we haven't been doing it. We have been living like in a
go busy.
But that's also it. In my case, there was no time before, and this last year I got this new sort of solo career because I was in this
Alanna
Dutch TV show. I think in
Finland
it's called Vine Element.
That's amazing.
Vine Element, yes.
yeah, the Netherlands is de beste zangers van Nederland. And that just changed a lot of things, and it kickstarted a
That
solo
song is
career
so good.
I sort of never envisioned, because I feel very fulfilled with what I've been doing with Nightwish in the last couple of years. And my first question to myself was, is it not enough? You have a band, you have a family, maybe that's plenty, you know. But it's funny how things just start to itch, because creativity wants to flow.
Oh my God,
and
yeah.
I got more interested in.
So the thing about these type of people is it might be insurmountable to think about all the things she has to juggle, and both of these ladies have to juggle, but they're juggling it now, and they're so used to this juggle where they don't really even have to look, so they can kind of talk and do it. So now it's still fulfilling, but you, like, as humans, we need to strive and struggle a little bit to keep that motivation for hitting that goal going and giving us positive emotion from it, right? So that's kind of what she's saying. And to now know what actually has happened since this interview and how they've manifested and thought about it, it's really smart to do this, y'all, and envision what you want to be in like 5 years type of thing. It's very powerful, because I did that 5 years ago, and it's amazing where I am at after I did that.
Writing myself again, and all the ups and downs when it comes to that, because when it comes to singing, I've been progressing more than songwriting wise. So it's like, am I good enough, and who do I want to write with, and who do I want to team up with? But it's such an extraordinary ride that I'm so happy that I've had the chance to do it. And yeah, that self exploring, as you say, it's vital, and it's great. If any time in the world would be good for it, it's now.
But it's very important. It's like a self-discovery thing, journey, and more feedback you get from what you do, everything. It's a learning process. The whole life is learning process through the music.
True.
We can ourselves to be free. That's what I'm doing with my music. I've been doing that. It's been amazing. The freedom.
Sure has. Her
to
freedom,
just do whatever the hell I want to do.
What you want, yeah. But if you can do that, you can do that with everything that you have. It's not just, if I can say so, just singing a song. I mean, we could probably sing whatever we want, but that doesn't make it our own music or our own song, something that we can really support. And that journey is also interesting to see what is that I really like to sing. And in my case, it turned out that I like to sing a lot of different kinds of stuff. And I got better at it throughout the years for some reason. There's an age thing, there's an experience thing, and I've always enjoyed doing different kinds of stuff, but it's definitely the self-exploring. And
they're both so versatile. What I thought
also when you said, like, you know, it's a constant journey that we all go through. I totally agree, and I also think that age there is important, because you expect different things of your life when you're 20 than what you do when you're 30. And I'm going to jump the 40 thing next February.
Jump the 40 thing. I jumped the 30 thing.
Whoa.
Get ready for it. Be ready for it, because nothing will be the same.
Tarja.
No.
Oh my God.
Hey. But I feel it. I feel it, you know, every morning when I wake up, I feel it. Oh God, I'm old. No, come on.
Oh,
no, come on.
Come on.
You're bowling.
I'm sure that the vast majority of the people looking here think, man, if you could jump 40 and look like you, where can I sign?
We're okay.
It's unbelievable. The age is very important. I mean, how you see yourself when you're 20, how you see yourself when you're 30, when you see yourself when you're 40. And I feel I'm super young. I feel I'm super.
Well,
there you go, Tarja.
I feel like a super girl. I mean, I'm a girl still.
Can I be a girl? God damn it, yeah.
You could be a girl.
I feel super strong. Of course, I'm working out a lot more than before and all that, because the body requests more, but it's also giving signs.
True.
You understand yourself better.
Keep me on it.
Yeah. You understand your life better, and you understand why things happen in the past, or this happened with your family, or how and why. And you start to question about these things only with the age. These things start to happen. And with the voice, is absolutely like that. I think when I passed the critical 40, I think my voice just made like boom, like click,
Yeah.
and I don't have those doubts anymore in a way that I used to have always. I kind of like, oh,
She's
just
tossed
let it
them.
go.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Let it flow, and the voice functions and is there because, you know, I can definitely, I know you, and I definitely can relate to you with the voice
Yeah.
and
No kidding.
technique and with all this. It's never ending story, as you say.
No, it is.
Oh, you
It is.
work.
See, they're so ahead of me on singing where I almost think like they've perfected it. And like for them, they're always looking for more. So they're always reaching for something that even for people like me, we can't even conceive. Like, what do you mean you can get better or you can get more versatile and stretch it out even more? I don't know how they keep thinking of how much farther they can go, and just to be able to go any genre and still enjoy it that much, you have to have a pure joy to do this type of stuff for this long, because without that it will then become to start feel like work. But if Daria still feels like she's a girl, like, oh man, that's hilarious, that's awesome.
Better
It's
you,
very.
you
Sorry.
find the freedom through it, and it's absolutely amazing. I'm
It
so
is.
happy to hear
Yeah.
that being
And
able to
I
your
can
own.
relate to what you're saying about that. It somehow is still growing. It's still maturing,
Yes.
and in a way easier to just tap in a certain
I assume Taria's a little older then.
standard that is just there. I hope it's not some kind of luxury that I assume is there, and then one day I just realized that I've been getting too easy with myself. But
Too easy with
I
yourself.
really
Oh my
feel that, yeah,
god.
the voice is just the only thing I'm a little bit afraid of is that now I haven't been singing,
True.
shows, which is still the ultimate,
It's the ultimate
thing to
test.
do.
It pushes
I
you the
sing every
hardest.
day, but not an hour and a half straight. I work
Yeah.
on new songs, or I work on my YouTube songs, but I
Right.
don't sing shows and
Yeah.
run around on stage doing it.
Yeah, but you work on your technique and you work on that. It's the work that you do. It's the
Yeah.
you prepare for yourself, your body.
It's the off
It's so
season, you gotta get
automatic, and
training.
when you go to have, because that's what you do. You have fun in the shows.
Yeah.
And it
It's
is
Yeah, for
gonna.
like
sure.
these are basically athletes because your throat's such a muscle, and it's like it's just the athlete for the singing, obviously, right? So I love what they're saying, because you have to find that balance as well, and feeling like you're going to lose it because you're never doing it at the highest capacity, because um you can never do game speed while you're practicing. It's hard to like assimilate that, so I can understand what they're saying a lot.
All this work you're doing now, it's going to be there to support you in that moment. So don't worry.
Yeah. No, I assume so, and I will. Well, then it's more
They're
work
getting better and
in
better.
working out and training. I don't really work out regularly like what I used to do. I usually work out a lot on tour, but I have horses,
Yeah,
and
you have.
so I ride almost every day, at least
Wow.
5 days a week.
Wow.
And yeah, I have two big ones now, and so they eat a lot. And then there's also the other part when it comes back out. And I
Oh,
have to say, just taking care of all of that,
it's a workout.
that's sufficient.
Yeah, it
That will
is.
do. Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
super much fun
Farm
because
strong.
it's outside.
It's
I
beautiful.
love being with animals, and yeah, I can go up in the morning, here in the dark, and think, I just, please. But then my daughter starts to, mama, 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 mama. She wants to have her breakfast, and she always wants to have a dress on. She's in a dress phase. I don't know why,
Can't
because
wait
I'm
till
not the
they
one
say
stimulating
dad.
that at all. I'm not my husband either, obviously. But okay, then we need to pick a dress.
Wow.
And then at some point I go out and I start feeding the horses, and I take out one and start riding. And then when I come back, I'm like, so what are we going to do now? And, it just kickstarts my day. I'm out in that little bit of dark daylight that we have. And it's fantastic. And it keeps me sane
Sane.
and in shape.
Good
No, you need
stuff.
that. You need that. You need to get out. That's what I am
do.
doing every morning. I go I used to run. I
Ooh,
love to go. I have like a hate or love to hate relationship with running. Actually, it's like,
Yeah,
me
I
too.
recognize
oh,
that.
oh,
Yeah.
oh my God, this is so boring. Oh my God, I cannot do this. But then again, it's like suddenly
Then when
feels
you
this,
finish,
oh,
you're like,
I
oh,
can do everything. I can go as long as I can, as
Yeah.
long as I. But then my I think it's this that I said to you in the beginning, the psychological hit that hit me in the lockdown, in the beginning of the lockdown, that it kind of hit my body at the same time. You know, the stress can kill you, huh? It can
Oh,
really,
stress. Oh
yeah.
definitely.
man.
Yeah.
So I felt it in my feet, and so I'm having this kind of chronic inflammation going on with my feet.
Lovely. Yeah.
Been very painful, and I haven't been able to go out for running, but now I'm way better. I'm going out every morning to walk, whether to the mountains or to the seaside, kilometers. It's been amazing. It's the thing
Mm.
that morning you wake up, you need to be out, you need to
Yeah.
and you said that you need the light. Absolutely, it's
Yeah.
important.
Very. Yeah.
Also, you gather your feelings, your emotions, and your thoughts in that moment, and you go back with the
Yeah.
full energy. You can,
Absolutely. And just the endorphins working, the vitamin D you're taking up. I mean, all those things that aren't even psychological. Just
They're such nature lovers, and every single metalhead and musician that I've like really heard these type of interviews with, they always have the contrast and have the balance of doing all these performances and all that, but also getting the workouts and the correct probably nutrition as well, and just getting out into nature itself, right? And it's something I definitely need to start doing a bit more.
purely your body reacting to it, how it works for your bowels, how it works for just everything. Yeah, it's great. I was just wondering. I mean, living there, do you still go to a sauna sometimes? Or
I have,
Oh, I love the
yeah,
saunas.
yeah,
nice.
really proper Finnish sauna. I
Oh,
don't take. I don't have that, but I have a proper Finnish sauna, and yes,
Wow,
absolutely. Now when the temperature is already going down, so
yeah,
yeah,
that is
so
nice.
we all
that is
go.
so
We go. My
Yeah,
nice.
daughter too, and it's like our
Relax time.
it's really we can pamper ourselves with.
yeah, isn't it? Yeah, if there's one Finnish tradition that I brought with me since I only lived there for 1 year, but um, when my husband and I immigrated from Finland to Sweden,
Yes.
we yeah, of course he's Swedish, so he went back home and I went with him there, and we moved into our first house, and well, there was no sauna,
Yeah.
Can't
and
happen.
I could really miss it. I mean, our little house that we had in Finland was 50 and a half square meters, tiny, tiny,
Wow,
tiny.
that
But a
is tiny.
third of that was filled by the bathroom with a massive sauna in it, because that's how important it is.
It is
And
very important.
Oh my gosh,
Every
hey?
Finn has a sauna. Every Finn has a
yeah,
sauna.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. People living in a studio apartment, they have a sauna.
They have a
Oh my
sauna. Yeah,
gosh.
that's it. So we
I didn't
built
know it
one,
was
and
that like
when we moved to where we live now, we have this
popular. Wow.
super cute little cottage with a grill in it and a sauna area, and it's right
Hey,
near a little stream that goes through our like garden, so we
is
can
that
even
the
jump in
place,
water.
is that the place where I've seen you singing and singing your cover songs you have recorded? Is that the
No,
place where, is that your home or studio or something?
no, it's our studio. I'm actually not sure how it looks like. It
Ooh.
doesn't look like great at the moment, but I'm
Ah,
sitting in that studio now. We can
It's
just
so, I've seen the panel walls and it's super cute, the place
yeah,
you
yeah.
videos. Wow.
Yeah, I'm sitting in our studio now,
oh,
and it's like
Oh,
cool.
all
wow.
these panels behind it, and a
I
little bit of
love it.
stuff that we've been doing.
Little bit of the 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 life on the
Behind the
wall. Yeah.
But yeah,
scenes.
exactly. It's just that Sabaton gets so many more of those golden records and stuff. Then, so we always battle a little bit about the amount of space that we're supposed to take up, and I'm really
Wow, eh?
losing. So
Better pick it up, Floor.
yeah, but it's funny to see the Wall of Fame. The Wall of Fame. Even some of my first band after Forever is hanging there, and he played in
I love
Evergrey.
it.
Swedish
Ooh, Evergreen.
progressive bands, and still,
Never
yeah,
heard of that.
it's wonderful. It's a great space, a workspace. A little bit dark, so we're thinking of getting a huge window
Evergreen.
in here
If
because
you guys know any Evergreen songs, let me know. That sounds like something I'd be into.
when you're here, you're really inside. There's a small window there, but it's underneath a carport, and I have my hay stash there now. So, but it's a wonderful double life that I'm leading because when I'm going out in the morning.
This is incredible, guys. Thank you for if you're still here, if you've been here since the very beginning, and you made it all the way here. Let me know in the comments below. We've hit about the halfway mark, so please let me know if I've missed anything that's really hilarious that they've been saying over in the chat there. Because again, I'm just honing in on them and seeing their just this fantastic chat between two long-term friends, as Tarja says. And it's been awesome, y'all. Don't forget, we have Patreon as well, and memberships if you want to get those requests in. That's how you can skip the line. We try to do as much as we can. We only have so much time, as you know, we have a kid now and all that, but we really appreciate all your support. If you want to chat with us outside of YouTube as well, we do have a Discord that you can we'll send the link down in the description below so that you can join if you like. We're almost at 100 people there now, so we can start having more of these moments ourselves. And I kind of wouldn't mind doing some more chats like this with you guys where we're just chatting and all that. So if you guys also want to have something like this where I'm just there to chat with you guys and just have a little bit of fun that way, I'm totally up for that as well. This has been great. I'm like losing it sometimes, forgetting that I'm even reacting just because I'm getting so into this chat with them, and it's encouraging just to see how they think as well. And I mean, we have so much Tarja going on right now on this channel, so we're just loving her more and more, and this is another cool way to see how she's just keeping the flow going with this conversation. I think she's doing a really good job, and Floor's obviously amazing too. Such a good storyteller.
Morning in my riding boots, in my riding outfit. It's impossible at this time of year to not get covered in mud after 5 minutes. It's just impossible. Yeah.
Okay.
Go into my little studio here. Both Hannes and I work here. It's we've been investing a little bit more time and energy into our YouTube channel, which has been super fun to do, and I've had lots of really nice reactions. People can now even become a member. So those things kind of kept us, still somewhat out there, not on stage, but well, just like this lovely chat now, we're still somewhat out there. But
yes,
I look forward to the day that you and I can drink a glass of wine again and talk in private. And, not only private but in person.
Exactly. It's been too long. When was the last time we saw? We were supposed to see each other last year in the Raskasta Joulua concert.
Yes.
But terrible condition. I was on tour myself in Finland, and right during those couple of days, I canceled one concert. I was in a terrible condition. Absolutely. So it was a disaster. So I missed that show in Helsinki where you were.
Yeah, well, you were missed, absolutely. It was a lovely, lovely show, and a lovely little gathering also afterwards. Yeah, well, our bodies are still already doing quite something. It's just we are no machines, so sometimes we just
they get through it.
Yeah.
I feel too bad.
I just checked now that I saw the Raskasta Joulua concert tour has been cancelled.
I must say, what is Tarja sitting in? That looks like a really comfy chair, or like, I can't tell if that's a couch or what's going on there, folks.
Or, well, for the next. So it's kind of sad also that.
Yeah, very. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like it would be smart for me to join, because even just the risk of going from Sweden to Finland would.
You see, this is absolutely crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Testing everywhere. I'm traveling together with my family to Germany tomorrow.
Okay.
We need to all take these tests and how this goes and wish that everything's fine.
Yeah.
Like extra adrenaline.
What I didn't think about is like how tight Europe is with all of their different countries that are like, and it's tight compared to, for say, Canada, where we're so massive and we have a bunch of provinces. So we still could go through all the provinces while we were in this pandemic, but we couldn't go to, like, say, the United States that right under us. But for Europe and all that, like they're saying, just Finland and just Sweden itself and all the interconnections that they have to go through, all the different countries, which just that would have been really difficult. And I can understand how annoying that would have been. Jeez.
In the air when you think of, you plan everything and then boom.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. So it's yeah, I'm afraid to plan anything until the actual virus, the vaccine is proven to work and somewhat distributed, because the world's quite of a big place also. So until then, it's YouTube for me and horseback riding and
YouTube and horseback riding.
Care of yourself and
yeah, sitting in our sauna and playing with my daughter.
that
sounds amazing.
Right. We're even taking a small little holiday next week.
Nice.
So we'll be going up to a ski place in Sweden. Me not raised in a country with snow or mountains.
Yeah.
Skiing was not really known to me, but I learned to snowboard and had a few lessons actually in Finland. My first lesson was...
Let me know if you guys have either skied or snowboard. I've snowboarded myself. I have a place called Mount Washington on the island that I grew up, that I used to go to probably about like 5 times growing up, and I got pretty decent at snowboarding. It was so much fun. I definitely miss going down those mountains. That's pretty cool that they are doing that too, obviously.
It was with -25, so you can imagine how rock hard the snow was.
Ouch, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, poor you.
That's rough.
Oh, yeah. And try to learn to snowboard when you're past 35 is just not easy. Plus, I am very tall. I recently released a little video where people were...
Yeah, I was 15,
when I
20
got the
years
question
younger
and I
than
answered
before.
it with something that maybe wasn't quite right. It was really funny how many people actually Googled it. You know, I'm a bit of a giant. So
Yeah.
Bit of a giant,
Yeah.
eh?
Together, I was having a when we performed together, I was having a, I don't know, 10 centimeter heels on.
Yeah.
You had two. I don't know. Did you? I don't know.
Could be actually.
Oh Lord.
What you
A whole
said
head
about,
over.
you know, feet and inflammations.
Yeah.
I got the same in my feet from wearing
love
heels,
her
and at some
humor.
point my body sort of decided that my times on heels is over, and it's gonna be flat shoes for me from now on. But I was like 2 meters with them. Yeah.
My inflammation is now only there after, you know, almost 30 years of jumping and running with the high heels.
Same for me. Yeah.
People telling me that, I was telling the people, okay, I could run a marathon with these high heels, but that's absolutely not any longer. I mean, when one day came with a huge pain, you don't do that anymore. But you know, where to find good-looking shoes that are good-looking enough for the shows? I mean,
Right.
I am on that now. I mean, what a female problem I'm facing
What a
now.
female problem.
I recognize it. Yeah.
Good-looking shoes for the shows that are not hard.
The not heels, yeah, and still look
No.
somewhat, yeah,
Her
and don't look
I
like
love
your
her
grandmother
facial
just walked out of
Sorry, oh my
nursing
God.
home. Yeah, it's
Oh.
yeah, the combination of really, really pretty and practical is yet to be invented.
Every time I look up on that chat, it's always Brazil loves you, or like come to Brazil. That's the main thing I've seen in the chat every time I look up. So there must be a lot of love from Brazil down there, eh? It's from South America and all that.
Maybe somebody with a lot of time, since now Corona and all that, can come up with something, or maybe people that are hearing us nag about
What a
this.
treat this is.
Hey, I'm a shoe designer, or hey, I know about this website. Please let us know, because we are desperate.
We are
Floor and
desperate.
enthusiasm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, but it's like my mother used to say, you know, that you need to suffer to be beautiful. And that I
Wow.
just hear her voice in my head telling me over and over, you
believe
need
in
to
that.
suffer to be beautiful. But come on, I mean, come on. It's like...
Yeah, but with an inflammation in your foot, I've done it too, and it's excruciating, and even Dr. Theater cannot cure that.
Yeah.
You still feel it when you are in the heat of the moment, because it's excruciating.
No, we perform. We have such an adrenaline in our body running that
Exactly.
I'm sure you've been there, that you have had such a pain and you're suffering and
Yeah.
you're like, you're just burning to get out of the stage, but you continue until the very end because you can with
Yes.
the
With that
The
adrenaline, yeah.
adrenaline. Absolutely.
so big power, and also the energy that we get from our audience is absolutely amazing. They
And that's what I was trying to say before, where it's like you get the energy from the crowd, and when you're in pain and suffering and you still have to show up, that's kind of what you feed off of. And that's kind of why, like, sometimes I wish I could see some of you guys while I'm doing the reaction and actually, like, have that interaction, because it would be such a different experience. And then sometimes you guys could help, like with the chat, and give some good questions or some other insights that maybe I wasn't thinking about. And there's a lot of fun with that, so I can understand. And that's why I keep saying they're just like athletes, and that's why they're pretty easy for people to idolize, because in a way they're just like other gladiators, especially the way they're performing now. It's just such a show, and it's incredible.
let us live longer. It is like
True. Yeah.
faster, and so. But then when the
Goes
moment
faster.
comes, you hit the backstage and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
That's
Yes.
Then the reality kicks in your body.
Sorry,
It's just
I
like,
love it.
really?
terrible.
Yeah, that's not easy, but it's also great that we can go through and then pain, yes, and be pretty and all of that, but we go on next day too. And if you've worn yourself out too much, then the day after is going to be even harder until you reach a point you can continue. So it needs to all be somewhat in balance, because and maybe that's an age thing too. You're talking the inexperience, like, I can boost through, but if I don't have to, God, it's so much easier, because it's taking its toll longer and harder, and it's probably not going to get easier. I mean, people looking at us now, nagging with our 40 or almost 40 kind of problems, think, girl, wait until you're 50 or 60, and hell, I still want to be running around when I'm 60 or 70. So listening to your body, and that's to you, Tarja, and to everybody, is vital. We cannot ignore everything always, because it's
No.
there for a reason. And
No, meditation is very good. Have you
Yes.
tried?
Meditation.
I
and
tried
prayer
a lot
for me,
of
y'all.
different things, and I'm
And
such a
writing.
restless soul that you cannot put me on a pillow and breathe and think that I'm going to clear my mind, because I cannot. But I learned now that for me, spoken meditation works, and then I need to walk. I can keep focused when my body's doing something, and especially after a while, when your body kind of goes into this mode, it's like you described with running. It goes into an automatic mode, and and endorphins start to work, and you're everything. And then I'm open for the actual message and the relaxation that comes with it, depending on what the purpose of the meditation is. And that works.
Yeah.
But you can do a silent meditation on a pillow?
Yeah, I can, but in my mind it's making me tricks. It's making me tricks all the time. But it's like thank you, Kole. Ding.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ding. Go away. It's like that. But also for me, just to go and listen to nature.
Yeah, what do you guys to get in the zone and to make sure you're getting your creative flow going, like they say? For me, I definitely go at the corner of my bed, put my head down for 15 minutes to just think of anything that I can do, that I could attack, that I'm willing to do, and think single-mindedly how I'm going to do it, and then go and do it. And that's what I love to do. And it's so cool that they have all these practices, and you can see what keeps them mentally stable and psychologically healthy, and especially with what was going down with them, what they were used to doing. If you're used to performing at that high level and not getting those adrenaline kicks, your body's going to almost feel like you're not as good if you're not getting those adrenaline kicks, because you just became so used to them. And the control that they used to have with those concerts compared to the pandemic would be just such a contrast.
In silence. So just quiet and just listen to nature. I don't need anything else. But I need those couple of minutes a day. That's,
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's
I
important.
have the same.
It is important.
Silence
Start with
and
it.
nature on a daily basis. That is something that I also really want to bring on the next world tour. That if we go back into every massive city in the world, I'm going to have to try and find some peace and quiet sometimes. That is not inside a dressing room or inside a hotel room. You know, you can never. That sounds spoiled, but you can make the most fancy rooms and be in the fanciest of hotels, but just the quietness of a forest. That's what makes me really okay.
I miss the forest from
Unwind.
my island.
Great with soft towels, but I need to breathe sometimes outside in silence, in an unpolluted air, without other people. Just without the constant input of sounds and smells and everything.
We all need
and
it, eh?
that is really something I'm looking forward to explore on the next tour. Can I have a day off in the middle of nowhere, please? And put me in an Airbnb in the hills somewhere or so.
We artists, we give until the
so
point
much
where
giving.
we don't have those reserves anymore. And that is something that takes a long time to learn, that when you can think about it like a package of cookies. Eat all the cookie package, but you leave a couple of cookies for yourself after the concert, you know, waiting for you at the back. Have those two, and you like, so you have those reserved energy for yourself afterwards, and you don't burn it all out. It's super important, but you learn that only by
eating all the cookies before. I like the metaphor.
By living.
Not even a crumble left. Okay.
No other way. Absolutely. But that's how it is, and I really hope that
she pushes
you can
herself.
find that peace, because it's a beautiful when you can find the energy in yourself.
Yeah, you need it.
Definitely, I agree, and vital also to keep keep it up, because now we've both been doing this for 20 plus years. Yes. So the excitement of all the first times, we don't have that anymore. So it comes from different kinds of things. Yes. And no less the appreciation, probably even more. But it needs first time Paris is like, oh my God, I'm in Paris, I need to visit everything.
Yeah, of course, yes, of course, yeah.
And the second time maybe two, and the third perhaps, but the fourth and the 10th absolutely not. And the thing that really seek for to recharge those batteries that you're going to be using full on the day after again, they have to be recharged, and everybody's charging batteries differently. That's also so interesting to see. Like, I didn't quite realize that I might be, like I say, put me in the middle of nowhere for a day. I'm probably going to have a better energy after that. But it could be that somebody else really would be only bored and would not get any energy, would love to be in the middle of Paris and see everything and eat the food and be in the city and suck up the energy of a big city. For some people that works recharging. So it's a personal thing, and it's definitely a journey to figure it out what it is for the work.
I know, and we are missing our families. You're missing your daughter. I'm missing mine. And it's you want to be in touch, and sometimes the connections are really bad, and it's that, or the time difference, you're on another side of the world and your daughter goes to school or to sleep, and I missed it, and on those days I feel so bad if I cannot connect with her. I mean, I feel really bad. But obviously she was born as a touring child, so she was with me the first 4 years of her life, and so she knows absolutely where mommy is. So
that's great. The same here. It's just that the last year we have not been touring, and the year before that either, because we were working on a new album. It's about time she jumps back into a bus with me.
Aww.
You've been a long time there, but you don't know. And then there's another challenge that you're gonna be facing with her when she goes to school and all that.
Yeah.
But hey, that's future. That's future.
Absolutely.
That's future.
Yeah, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm looking forward to bring her again, and I have not been forced to miss her for more than 3 weeks on a row thus far. So that's I've been very fortunate with, because that was the absolute max for me. You start to feel physically bad. Just missing someone is an emotion that I cannot.
It's hard.
I cannot relate it to anything else. It's
You're
you're not sad, you're not grieving, you didn't lose anything, but
No.
missing, it's the weirdest of emotions, and it's you cannot fill it up with
Yeah.
anything else.
Yeah, the
your
heart.
mother. You cannot feel that. You cannot
No.
compare that reality with anything else in
No,
life.
nothing.
else.
No,
And
it's remarkable.
You're in the sense your child is teaching.
I'm not a mother, but I mean, I'm a father, and the connection I have with my son now is just, it's insane. Even going away, we went to a Jordan Peterson kind of lecture thing, and just being away for 12 hours was the most I've been away from Oliver, and the whole time's difficult to tell you.
You so many things, and you learn from yourself, like through the motherhood, a lot of stuff, and it's like scary sometimes. Like, oh, really? I feel like this. I've never felt like this. Oh my God, how much love there is.
Yeah, true. Overload.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
It's-
it's overwhelming and almost scary at times, but
Exactly.
yeah, I'm enjoying it too, for sure, and that's something to look forward to be able to share what we were doing with our children. And yeah, my daughter now has a song. She had two favorite songs, and one of them I did as a cover on my YouTube channel.
Maybe the Frozen one.
And the other one is Boom 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 from Venga Boys,
Oh my
because
God!
somebody introduced it to her, and she's like, "Mommy, this is the best song ever."
It's so good.
My dear child,
Wait,
there is
no,
so much
boom,
more you need to
boom,
learn about the
boom.
world.
I wanna
And
go
who
boom,
am I to
boom.
say no, it's not? And of course,
Oh
she
my
doesn't get the
God.
lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Boom, boom, boom,
no
I
one
want
got
you
the
in my
lyrics
room.
growing
And
up.
she's singing it in her way.
I remember
It's,
singing that.
It's
That
really
is
disturbing
hilarious.
and really cute and really horrible at the same time. What am I gonna do? This is not good music. And I play her something else. She's like, I still like Boom Boom better.
Yeah, well.
You can't compete.
Yeah, my daughter's
The Venga Boys are
choices for
coming.
music, they have been interesting as well. You know, she's learning to play piano. Well, she's playing piano, but she wanted to perform the first times in a piano concert. What is this? Despacito. The Despacito? The one, the worm, the worm of the worm of the worms.
Yeah.
I was listening Despacito at my home with the piano every day for, I don't know, 5 months.
Oh my God.
You
What a
think why
psycho.
we do miss touring, and then we miss our children, but we're not gonna miss Boom Boom and Despacito.
Good way to put
But
it.
mine is saying, Naomi is saying that, you know, Mommy, it's been amazing to have you at home. It's been amazing to have you at home. I know how much you miss your concert. So
Oh wow, she's old enough to get that and be empathic to your yeah. Oh, I can imagine that. Yeah. My daughter's a bit too young for empathy on those levels, but she can be she recognizes emotions. So she's super sensitive for my moods or for how I feel. She recognizes when I have something. I'll tell you a funny story. I bought something for because I have a riding paddock now at home, super luxurious, and I bought something to take care of that with, so that it doesn't get stuck the soil. And I got a new thing, great, and it's made of metal, and I was rolling out that metal queen as I am, and my thumb got stuck.
Ouch.
But really badly stuck. I like me on myself somewhere out there in the fields trying to work that thing, and really everything I did only made it get more stuck, and it started to really hurt. And everything I did only got more and more stuck. So I was forced to call. Thankfully, I could reach my phone and call Hannes, and he came out. But Freya was at home with us, so she was there too. And there I was sitting on my knees with my thumb stuck in that metal thing. slightly panicking because it started to hurt so bad,
Oh
and
my
you're by yourself,
gosh.
and oh man. And I tried to control myself, but I was not great at that. And super sensitive as my daughter, she was just freaking out.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Really, just, and there was nothing with her, but she saw me, and I was in trouble. She could fathom that much, and I had pain, and yeah, that was
Aw.
really. All I wanted to do was comfort her.
Yes, 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 yes. But they feel it. They feel it. It's
Oh,
absolutely
so much, yeah. And a little
amazing.
bit too young to really understand, and yeah.
But yeah, they've seen, like your daughter, she has seen a lot of world, and so
Yeah.
people
Definitely she
things
has.
will become very interesting. I will. I have
Yeah.
to tell that if you're
Gonna have some wise kids.
child, because seen so much. It's
Yeah.
just they embrace this world like no one else.
No
A child
kidding, eh?
so young has traveled the whole world.
Oh,
Yeah.
how lucky is
They
that?
really absolutely they understand so much beyond we could understand that,
Oh,
or I
yeah.
myself understand at that age. I mean, seriously.
It's amazing.
I was in my forest, my magical forest, playing alone every day in my forest, and that was my childhood. I mean,
Yeah.
music was there to save me from all my bad thoughts, and still today it is, you know.
Yep.
But my daughter,
Saves me
as
too.
yours, they've seen so much, and so
Yeah.
just wait and see how amazing experiences you can share with her. I mean, and how her mind works. I mean, it's absolutely amazing joyride to be a parent, and you are
Great to
giving
hear.
that absolutely amazing. You are giving her such a blessing that because you are taking her with you, that it's something that you cannot compare with anything else. I mean, mine is going in a school, and her teachers are saying to me, or they've been telling to me, that it's been amazing that you have taken her because she's so open-minded and she accepts this, and you know that she's really like that, as yours will
Cool.
be.
I must say that's very enlightening to hear, and she's so right, Tarja, what she's saying there. Because I know just when I went to, say, Japan when I was in grade 8, I'm about 13 at that time. What it did for me, just that one trip, was just I came back and my sister's like, "You changed" as soon as she saw me. So like, to say that all these kids of these metal mommies that are going around the world, and obviously all the artists going around the world with kids that go with them on these tours, getting to experience all these different countries and cultures and languages and all that too. It's just these kids are going to be, like they said, they're going to be thinking differently that we can't even comprehend, and they're going to be so ahead of some of these other people because of their experiences that they've had. We'll only have about 4 minutes left, y'all. If you've made it all the way this far, thank you so much. This has been amazing. Very excited to see how they wrap this up.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. I'm hoping so, because yeah, you're also not giving her any choice in the beginning. You know, that's what we're gonna do. That I was afraid that I would not be able to provide her with enough stability. But
No,
it's interesting to see how you can create rhythm and organize everything for them so they stay within their comfort zone and their basic needs wherever you go. And it might take a little bit more from us as parents, but it's definitely manageable. And yeah, even at her young age, she's very, very open to new people, new situations. She likes to travel. When she sees buses now, she's like, when are we going again?
Yeah.
Airplanes, it's
That's
not
awesome.
a problem. And
She
even
wants
the
to go, eh?
language,
She wants to
just
fly.
be able to provide her with more than one language is
exactly.
It's just a gift.
It is a
I
gift.
mean, I struggled so much to learn. Well, I'm still relatively easy in learning languages, but it's still quite a struggle to learn a whole new language. And for her, it's just
I don't know
something
any
she
other
gets for
languages
free in a
fully
way, and
other
that's
than English.
fantastic.
Hey, our disc is pretty full already, huh?
Yeah. Well, I read somewhere that we learn as humans 80% of everything we're going to learn in life in the first 3 years of our life only.
Wow, eh?
So Freya now, she's 3.5. She already did the 80% it's insane if you think about it.
That
But
is
then again, when
insane.
we're born, we don't even know our hands are our own, and we have coordination, and we can use
Yeah.
it. And so
It's
we
so cool
come
to
from,
watch.
pretty basic to very refined. And yeah, that's quite a journey to see as a parent of your own child. That's for sure.
It is.
Exactly. Hey, Floor, I'm checking the time that I think
It's all
probably
the same. Like, oh wow.
save this conversation and beautiful chat that I have been able to have with you. I thank you so much.
We're so
You
lucky,
too.
aren't we? We got
It
to
was
see
super
that.
lovely to see you again. It's been too long,
She
and
made
I
she made, I don't think it was a slip. I think she really meant it. But Flora said at the beginning, like, it'd be great to talk with you in private again. And then she meant to say in public. But I think there's a bit of like, no, like, I really want to have a private conversation where we can just have some wine and like really get raw and like not have to completely be PR ready. Because there's always a little bit of that on a camera with everything that's going down these days. So, I mean, they are best friends. You can see it.
I wish you just the best for your future challenges, and stay safe and healthy. And yeah, thank you for doing this so much.
Well, thank you so much for having me, and it was indeed very, very lovely to catch up. Looking forward to do it once again with this
Yes.
whole bunch that were with us today. Thank you so much for that, for
Yeah,
joining,
that was a
and
whole
I hope
bunch.
you enjoyed as well.
Yeah.
I wish you,
Thousands.
Tarja, all the best to you and your family. Have a fantastic Yuletide when it comes, and good luck with your online shows. I hope I'll be able to join them, and well,
Thank you. Merry
in the
Christmas.
next year. Yay! Merry Christmas. Take care.
You too.
Bye bye.
Take care.
You too.
Wow, eh?
Oh, so nice to see Flora again. And I hope you enjoyed this beautiful conversation. And
Yes, we did. Live video ended, eh? Is that how it actually ends? That's hilarious. Well, y'all, the abrupt ending, we're gonna have me have an abrupt ending because that was a very long, good go, and just quite amazing to see that they actually got to connect there. Here's the shawl, y'all, because Thumbnail Lady is not here. We had to make sure that she's a little bit here with her shawl for the Night Wish for the support. But that was an amazing conversation. I ended up pausing it way more than I thought because it was just so many things going through my mind and so many things I agreed with what they were both saying. And to know that they think a lot like us and they're all just humans. We're all just humans, y'all. So it's just, it brings in all of that community together. As you know, on this channel, we're such big Nightwish, such big Tarja Turunen, and such big Floor Jansen fans that this might be the ultimate channel for it with the amount of reactions that we've done. We try to support them as much as we can because the communities that we've got from all three of those avenues have been just amazing. We love chatting with you guys. We love seeing everything you say in the comments below. Please let me know how fun you guys had. And we have a lot more in store moving forward with this channel. Stay tuned for those interviews coming in real soon from some of the favorite reactors on YouTube and in the symphonic and other music worlds. You guys have been the best. Thank you so much. Peace and love. God bless y'all.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special shout out to all of our patrons and YouTube members. We appreciate all of your support.